Where have I been, you might ask? Why haven't there been any live streams in a few days? Well, I'll tell you. I've been on the search for the winner of the last bootleg video game poll, Superboy, for a few days. Camping out several days, looking for it out in the wild, having visions of memes of the past.
You know what time it is?
Disco time.
I just wanna rollie.
If I spin this spinner on my nose for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like.
Why did I imagine that? That meme's been dead for a long time. Then I came to and realized something. Holy shit, I said. This isn't an animal. This is a game I'm looking for. I shook my head in disbelief of my stupidity. What a fool I was spending all that time out in the wilderness for a game. Then I took a plane. Where is this plane going to, you might ask? It was going to China to search the flea markets for a copy of this game. Unfortunately, I found none, so I went to go back home, but I realized I only had a one-way ticket. But then I realized, it's just a video and I can write myself back home, and that's just what I did, bitches. So let's just hurry up and dive into the steaming brown pool of sub-mediocre shite. Superboy 1 is an unauthorized clone of the OG Super Mario Bros., created by the South Korea-based company Zemina in 1989 for the MSX1 computer and later for the Sega Genesis system, more specifically a Sega SG-1000 game. And it spawned 3 sequels. Yeah, you don't see that every day. Everything is basically pulled straight from Super Mario Bros. And is akin in look and feel to the port Super Mario Bros. Special by Hudson Soft. Yeah, that one. I even played this game on a live stream, and it was a nightmare.
It's Neon Mario with horrible physics. This is what you see before your eyes contract cancer. Like right before. Like you know you have eye cancer if you see this before you're diagnosed with it.
But, like a bad acid trip, it only gets worse from here.
12 coin. That's dissonant. It's like an avant-garde version of the underground theme. This reminds me of a shit I took. Alright, I think I'm done. I can't do this anymore. This was horrible.
Superboy 2 came out soon after in 1990 supposedly, and it's pretty much the same as Superboy 1. The levels are a little more difficult and akin to the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2, but they're mostly new level designs. The graphics, sounds, and music are identical to the original Superboy. As you can see, not much to talk about here, it's just a rehash with different level designs. So let's head on over to Superboy 3. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Fucking winking ass motherfucker. I have a general disdain for things that wink. Holy shit, dude. It's fucking Tortimer. It's fucking Tortimer from Animal Crossing. Anyway, Superboy 3 came out in 1991 and was released for the MSX exclusively. Actually not a rehash of the last 2 Superboys. This one is all new, featuring rips from Super Mario World, except for Mario, who was ripped from Super Mario Bros. 3. The music is all new and not ear-piercingly horrible, and the physics are better, but still nothing to write home about. Sometimes they're a little too floaty, and because of that I suffered a few deaths from jumping at the wrong time. The power-ups aren't as random as the last couple games, and have variety in appearance. Speaking of which, the superstar is the Pepsi logo. I guess the sugar-laced bubbly drink is what gives Superboy his invincibility. Most definitely a sugar high. Just like a real-life kid on shitloads of sugar. You can't fucking stop it. It's not as difficult as the past 2 games, as I made it through 3 levels just fine. At the end of each level, there's a boss that takes about 5 hits to defeat, and the boss doesn't change from level to level. Just the same E5 hit boss that's easy to take down if you have the fireball power. Now onward to the finale, the end of the road for Superboy and his super adventures with this Super Pepsi! Here it is. Superboy 4, exclusively made for the Master System in 1992. Once again based off of Super Mario World, the graphics are improved even more, and Superboy actually isn't based off Mario this time, surprisingly. Yeah, the graphics are improved, but I still can't shake off the feeling of a children's plug-and-play game you'd find at Walmart. In fact, I'd rather play one of those right now. There's also many other things I'd rather be doing. Like I'd rather dig shit out of a backed-up toilet. Yeah, fishing for turds sounds a lot more fun than this. I tried to play as much of this as possible for footage, but I didn't even get past the second fucking level. The level layout was too difficult to cross with the shitty physics that this game has, and I think out of all the Superboy games, this game has the worst movement and physics. You made too many mistake deaths just by gingerly inching your way around trying not to fuck up, but you end up fucking up anyway. I ran into enemies and fell into gaps because of the jerky movements. For these shitty physics alone, Superboy 4 gets super shot out into the super toilet with a super splash. So, this is it for Superboy. I hope you enjoyed my misery playing these because I sure as hell didn't. What did you think of Superboy? You didn't like it? No? Was it kind of shit? Yeah. Did it smell of dingleberries? I guess so. If I were forced at gunpoint to choose my favorite though, it'd probably have to be Superboy 3. It was the least difficult obviously out of the 4. So thanks for watching, and before I leave I just wanted to say I found an MSX copy of Superboy 2 on eBay. For $400! $400 fucking dollars! I guess if anything's rare, it's expensive as fuck. Like if my shit was purple with yellow polka dots, it could be sold on eBay for a mere fortune. I gotta piss.